Alright, listen up. So we've got those Elvisites on the run. But looks like what they were really doing was falling back to regroup. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to attack them straight on. And we're going to hit them with the most powerful weapon we got.
Right.
Creed.
Not Creed.
Yeah,
Creed.
I'm sorry.
I can't handle Creed. Why are you doing this to me?
Because it delivers maximum psychic damage, alright?
I can't do this.
Oh, don't be a girl.
I don't want to be a Marine.
I swear to... What? We're running. What?
Wait,
Why don't you tell me when the camera's running? Evening, and welcome to Monologue, where a bunch of us sit around the table and play Gamma World. So, new year, new us. Well, okay, maybe not quite new us, but we're working on it. But since it's a new year, just want to take a minute to say, if you're watching this on YouTube, and you like what you do, I should say like what we do, and you're entertained, please join us on Locals, become a subscriber, so that your contribution helps us to grow. Think of us as kind of like a PBS, but often with better content, funnier content. Okay, sometimes they do have some good stuff. But anyway, so please join us, subscribe. We appreciate it, but make sure you can pay your bills first. With that being said, we almost have a full crew. Kirk, unfortunately, is running a little late, but he should be here. As a matter of fact, he will probably interrupt me while we are doing our interludes. But we're going to forgive him because sometimes, as a dad, you just got to do what you got to do. With that being said, I think we shall go ahead and muster on with Gamma World. And welcome back. It has been a few hours since our heroes returned home from their rite of passage. And now, our team can truly be called Heroes of Haven. Relics and weapons were discovered. Dangerous creatures were fought and bested. A few new friends were made. You even found an intact, still functioning bunker that will likely be the talk of the town for a few months at least. Upon your return, there was much fanfare before you were required to give your reports to the council. Once that was completed, a job that took a couple hours, the majority of you were dismissed to head home. Before you left, the Vedra family stops you, and Tarn gives you the promised payment of 1 grand rifle with 4 8-round clips, 2 fragmentation grenades, and 200 domars as payment. Eber, before he leaves, gives you the rest of his frag grenades, so you have 5 total. Now you are each heading out of the compound for the council. Once more, news of your find is already spreading like wildfire throughout the town. Everybody wants to know what was found, and will it make their lives better? And Aleph. You've left the compound, made your way through the city. Town, should say. And you arrive at Madame Belfry's. You walk through the door. You hear her giving a fortune to someone. The purple curtain is drawn over the entry into the room that she uses for this purpose. So quietly, you choose to head up the stairs. The wood creaks slightly under your weight. The house has always had a musty smell that no amount of incense seems capable of defeating. Still, it's a scent you've oddly become used to. Opening the door, you walk in the room, only to be taken completely by surprise. Hi, friend! I'm happy to see you! So happy I can't bear it! It's the bear. That bear. Sitting right next to the doorframe and eye level with you. Arms outstretched, its head swivels to look at you. It's easy to tell that the stab wound it had received from Callie has been stitched up. What do you do?
I go to the bear and I hold it and I say, "You're gonna make me a lot of dough."
I'm so happy to be your friend.
Oh yeah, me too.
Let's play a game.
No, and I put it somewhere hidden.
Okay. Some time passes, and she doesn't try to be stealthy about it, so you can hear Madame Belfry as she comes up the stairs and comes to your room.
Yes.
May I come in?
Yes.
Excellent. So, how did things go?
It was awful. We found stuff though. We found several bunkers and we found things. There was working power and water, and we got attacked and I almost died again.
And you need to be more careful, dear.
I try. And I had the dreams again.
That's not surprising. There are some things that we go through in life that no matter how hard we try, no matter how hard we run, they're always going to be with us. They say that time heals all wounds, but that's not entirely true. It's not that time lessens the pain, it's more like we learn how to deal with it. And let's face it, you've not had long enough to deal with it. Just, as much as I hate to say it, give it time. Weather it as best you can. And, well, that which does not kill you makes you stronger. Or, so they say. If I ever find out who they are, I'm going to stab them in the back, but that's another story.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
Human men?
Oh my, one of those questions.
It's not like that. I just, no, you know what? Never mind.
Dear, I can tell by how flustered you are. It is one of those questions. Please ask Madame Belfry. What can I do for you?
If you attack them, will they respond better?
Not normally. I take it you are infatuated with one?
I don't know. Maybe.
You
Yes.
kind of look like you are.
Yes.
This is a part of your life you've never really had a chance to experience. If you like someone, the best way to go about it...
Is hit them?
No. The best way to go about it is to tell them. You never know, they might like you too, and they just don't know how to do it. Especially if he's your age, chances are he doesn't know how to go about it.
He's stupid.
And emotions always are. Nothing will make us dumber than emotions. Especially of the sexual nature.
I don't have any more questions. Did you get me the bear? Can we switch topics? Did you get me the bear? Thank you very much.
I have a better
like it.
idea, dear. Let's go have dinner.
Okay.
Come follow me.
Okay.
And at that, she takes you out of the house and to the tavern for a meal. Mazalay.
Yes.
Home. As homes go, it's the second best one that you've ever had. Probably because it reminds you of the first best home you ever had. Gene and his wife treat you like family. Just that thought puts a smile on your face as you walk through the door and into the home and right into Master Gregory sitting at the table. Ah! It's about time you got back. Here you did well.
Yes.
Well, come over here, sit down. Tell me how it went.
It went well.
What did you find?
Found a working bunker. It
Really?
had. Yes, really? I mean, that's what we went out there to find, was stuff like that. We found a group of people that were. I was supposed to tell you. Oh, darn it. When we arrived at, I think it was Mesa Point, they were being attacked by a group of people, and the mayor wanted us to tell you. Darn it. There was a group of people that were attacking them. Knights of Genetic Purity? Something like that? I don't know, but we fought them off. But some escaped. I mean, we didn't kill them all, I don't think.
There's always more cockroaches.
Yeah. And then after we found the bunker, we actually got attacked by other people, but I don't think they were the Knights of Genetic Purity. They were different. Some of them had abilities.
No, then they weren't KGB.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, the bunker was different. They had these machines that, honestly, I think the only purpose was entertainment. I got to fly like a ship of some sort, like through the air. And not that I really flew it through the air, but it seemed like I did. Like I could feel like, I don't know. It was really cool.
Yeah, ancients had a lot of interesting ways of not just killing, but also entertaining. So it's not surprising.
And a book that was just for entertainment. It's really cool. I haven't read much of it because it's in ancient and it takes me a little while to get through, but
Not surprised.
that was really cool too. I don't know, it went well, more or
Good.
less.
Good. Nice to see you made it. I got something for you. He reaches into a bag and he pulls out a book. You've seen a few books like this. Not many. But instead of being bound with paper, or even like some of the books that exist today, like a hardwood cover with, pages, paper pages in between, or vellum pages in between. This one has a metal cover and metal pages. And he slides it over to you, and in the lantern light from the chandelier, the light reflects off of it in almost like a chromium rainbow effect.
What is this?
It's a list of effects you can program.
Wait, that I can program?
Well, you should be able to soon, so...
How soon?
Figured you needed your own book.
So how do I use it? Like, how do I
Instructions
program?
are in the book.
Okay, but can you tell me, like, how do I program my own skills?
Patience. It's always patience with you.
Yes, we've discussed this many times within the last 5 years. I have none. Now,
And yet we have to discuss it again.
if you would just tell me, then we wouldn't have to discuss anything. But we know that
Instructions
talking
are
is
in
not
the
your
book.
forte. So...
And as he says, instruction is in the book. The front door opens, and Jean and Nobu walk in.
Hey, Nobu, how are you?
Hi.
Jean, pleasure to see you. Got wind that, and the words fly right out of my head. I'm getting old. My apprentice.
Maz?
Damn it. My apprentice came back and was successful, so thought I'd find out what all happened. And Jean goes, yes. It's amazing how often you seem to have word of what's going on before anybody else does. And Jean kind of grins like they're in on some kind of secret joke. Well, don't know who your new guest here is, but considering the fact you were successful, came back with interesting news, I say we go have dinner on me. And Jean's like, well, if Gregory is paying, we should take
He
advantage.
never does that. Yeah, just accept it. And
Yeah. Come on, let's go get some food. And your master takes you, Jean, and Nobu to the tavern.
Food.
Yes, good food too.
And do you want to have any conversation as you walk there?
How close are Jean and Master Grigori?
Probably no more than 2 meters.
Not really.
Okay.
How does it go?
He seems a little rough around the edges.
Oh, he's very rough around the edges.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really used to him, but it's just, yeah. How did everything go?
Not bad. Interesting.
Place to stay. Interesting. It was interesting.
Very probing.
I don't think I want any more details on.
Speaking of, how
yeah.
did it go? No Mosier. Haven,
Mm-hmm.
you made it.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's better to say you survived. Jean escorts you into a room within the council building as you think back to what she just asked about. And you're politely asked to wait while debriefing the team. As the leader, you have heard that he sits on the council. And after about, I figure it has to be an hour or so, a guard comes and takes you to the council chambers, where Jean and the rest sit. And Jean gives you a nod and says, "We understand you came across our team in Mesa Point, is that correct?
Yeah. I like them a lot. They're awesome.
Why did you join them?"
They seem the most approachable.
They are a good group of people. I understand you are trying to get here. Why is that?
I was pushed out of my village, so I'm just wandering for right now.
Looking for a home?
Looking for a home and any place that I can be, of purpose.
What are your skills?
I'm a healer. I'm a chameleon. I have a lot of purpose. And I can hunt.
Well, they could certainly use a healer, especially since their last one needed to be reassigned to the hospital. You say you were pushed out of your home. By who? Do you know?
Yeah, definitely. By my parents.
Oh. So a family squabble.
It's just, yeah, you could say so.
Alright. Are you looking for revenge? Might as well just be blunt.
No, definitely not.
Alright. That's good to know. So you seem to like the people that you were with,
I do.
which is good.
The plant's a little weird, but I'm getting used to it.
The plant is a little weird, but I don't wish to sound racist, but a lot of green folk, a lot of green folk tend to not even have emotions, per se. So I think that's why we find them strange. Since they don't process emotions, or maybe they do have emotions, they just don't process them the same way as we do. So needless to say, they always come off as being strange. But many of them are helpful. Well, given the reports from many of the people on the team, many of them liked you. According to them, you helped a great deal. We would like to accept you into Haven and make you a member of that team.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. We can get a home settled for you tomorrow, but for tonight, we have a bunk you can stay at here in the barracks.
Okay.
But if you would like to join me, least I could do is take you to dinner as a way of thanks.
Nice.
More
dinner. I haven't had so much dinner in such a long time.
Understood. The one called Mazzoline
Yeah.
currently also stays with us, so we'll go grab her and we'll go get something to eat. Sound good?
Yes, sounds awesome.
All right. Council adjourned. Follow me, please. And that's where the memory ends, and now you are here walking towards the tavern.
So probing, I'm not sure I want to know what kind of probing they did, but
I guess it makes sense. I mean, they want to know that they can trust me.
yeah. But I mean, I did tell them that they could trust you, and I know Jean really well, so it. Anyways, do you have a place to stay tonight? Because you can usually. I mean, I'm sure that you could stay with us if you wanted to. If you needed a place to stay.
Well, I prefer that, but they told me I have to stay in their area.
I'll sneak you in.
Okay.
It's okay.
That sounds like already getting in trouble already. Yes, well, great.
Do they know
No. No. Thank you.
So, what do you like to eat?
Almost anything. I mean, I eat meat mostly.
Okay, because the tavern has got some great food. Oh, sorry, not the tavern. The tavern.
The tavern?
The tavern.
Wait, is there going to be more of that stuff called alcohol?
Yes.
Oh.
Although.
Oh, I want to try some more of that
I
stuff.
want to try more of that. I had that one time with Master
Aleph got me
Corey.
really
It was-
drunk. That was really cool.
Ugh.
I didn't feel good in the morning.
No. I tried it the one time and I didn't feel good for like an entire, I felt like a week.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, it was like a day and a half.
Oh, maybe it was only a day and a half. I don't know.
The cow or bull guy, he gave me lots of water. He said that would help. So.
Oh yeah, Master Gregory didn't give me anything but the alcohol. Anyways, let's just
No,
go
but
and get something good.
make a perception check when she says that.
Okay. I gotta get used to this. All right.
D20 plus
Perception
your
is-
MS modifier.
Okay.
Copyright strike.
Oh,
Boom.
let me hold my phone this way then.
Pretty sure I have a copyright strike.
Oh, that made perfect sense.
Maybe you need to put your glasses back on.
No. Okay. 6 plus which one again?
Is that a 6
Mental
or a
strength
9?
MS.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
38? Nice.
No, 24. 25.
Okay. So when she mentions that Master Grigori didn't give her anything, you hear the man chuckle.
I don't know about that guy.
That's okay, neither do I, and I spent 5 years training with him.
You trained with?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
you seem so nice, though.
Yeah, amazingly. I really don't know how. Maybe it was probably because he never really talked to me a whole lot, unless he absolutely had to. So I kind of kept up my own dialogue. Maybe that's how I stayed sane.
Probably why you're always annoying.
Yeah, well, maybe if you wouldn't just chuck me in the water to help me get over a fear of water. I don't know. That might have been great. I don't know how I came out normal working with you for 5 years.
You're a Merlin. You're not supposed to be normal. You're supposed to get shit done.
And I get it done, sometimes in my way rather than your way.
Anyway, welcome to the tavern. Let's get something to eat.
Yes, let's.
Callie. Callie, you come home. There's a wagon outside the house that's already almost filled with pottery. You figure it's probably a shipment going somewhere. Most likely dollar. You're feeling sore, somewhat exhausted. Opening the door, you hear a familiar voice. Hey, if it isn't my little sister. You find your big brother sitting in the living room with Theo. Both are smiling brightly. Though, you can tell that Dio has been crying. How's it going, sis? He gets up, comes over to hug you.
Awesome! And I go and embrace him.
Okay. And in his usual big brother way, he practically bear hugs you, picks you up, twirls you around, sets you down.
It's great to see you two.
Hey, word is you got back from your rite of passage.
I did. It went amazingly. Spectacularly, actually. We found a bunker. And I can see why the ancients would keep themselves caged for so long.
Oh, righteous.
Yeah, and we found some games in there too. And where's Dio? Dio!
Yeah?
I got a surprise for you.
What'd you get me? What'd you get me?
You got a juice.
Oh, I hate this game.
I know. But you have to.
That one.
Nothing.
Man, I hate this game.
You still got one more choice.
I do?
Yeah!
That one.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
You still got one more choice. And you see my tail, but it's all curled and it's holding on.
But, oh, I remember this game. The tail.
And it comes over and opens up and shows the little action figure I had purchased from the store.
Whoa, that's so cool. He takes it immediately. He's engrossed with it.
And I just go over and I watch him play with it, making sure that he likes it.
Okay.
And that my money wasn't wasted.
Yeah, no, he's completely engrossed with it. He's looking at it. He finally figures out that the lightsaber pops open, and he's all excited about that. And Jotham just kind of walks over and says, "Good find. Did you find that in the ruins?"
Actually, I found it at a shop.
Oh, cool.
It was really pricey though for just a little ancient action figure, but
Ancient stuff is always pricey.
why though? It's old.
Yeah, but nobody makes it.
Anyways, have you seen Papa? I got something for him too.
Yeah, parents are out back with Gideon.
Um,
I came home to find him looming over Dio and tormenting him, so I had to bop him in the nose when he puffed his chest up at me. You know how Mom used to always say, sometimes you gotta bop your family in the nose.
yeah, as long as it's not my nose. I already got it bopped in enough. Oh!
Rip.
I just put up the middle finger.
Totally unprepared.
Oh my god, it still fucking hurts, dipshit.
You think by now you'd learn.
Ugh, whatever. And I just like kind of go behind Dio, and I just sit down next to Dio, giving him a look.
So you're sitting next to Dio. Jotham just sits down in a chair and he's chuckling. And Mom and Dad walk in with Gwydion right behind them. And Gwydion has that tail between his legs look that you've seen oh so many times. And both Mom and Dad look at Gwydion. Say goodbye to your siblings, dear. Goodbye. I'll see you sometime. And at that, Dad walks him out the door. And Mom comes over and sits down. It's nice to see you back, dear. How did it go?
It went fine. And I look towards the door where Papa and Gwydion walked out, and then I look back to her, and then I just keep looking between the two.
We're sending him to work in the shop in Dala. Since he can't get along with his siblings, clearly he needs to be somewhere else.
Makes sense. I'm just sad, and I reach into my belt pocket and I bring out and I unwrap the nicely multicolored glass. I'm like, I wish I could have seen Papa though. I got him a glass.
Oh, he'll be back in a minute.
Okay. So I give it to. I kind of notion. I'm like, here, Mama.
She takes it. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. She looks at it. Very pretty. Nice find.
Thank you.
Did you find that in the ruins?
No, I found it at a shop. I got it for a discount. I used the tricks just like you told me.
Nice. Well, I'm sure your father will enjoy it. Ah, here he comes now. Dear, look what your daughter found for you. And he picks it up and he's like, that's amazing.
And I go over with like the little anime look, the stars in the eye, just like creeping in with the...
Being a potter, any kind of kitchenware, things like that, always catches eye, even when it's made of glass. And he's just like, oh, the color on this is just fantastic. Where did you find this?
I found it in a shop. Actually, the shopkeeper found it for me, but I bought it.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's my new favorite glass.
Oh, well, I guess you could use it as a glass. I was thinking you could like break it up and maybe use it in some of your pottery and make it really cool.
I don't know that I want to destroy it. It's such good work.
It's yours, it's yours. You do what you want.
Well, I'll think about it.
Okay.
It's nice to see you survive, dear, and he gives you a nice, big, warm hug.
As big as Jotham's?
No,
Okay.
it's a fatherly hug, not a brotherly hug.
Okay.
And he goes, well, Gwydion won't be joining us. He has work to do. Therefore, since you're back and Jotham is here, I say we go celebrate. Let's go down to the tavern and have something to eat.
I give a look at Dio to see his reaction.
Yay!
Okay.
And at that, everyone gets up, walks out of the house. When you come out of the house, you see that the wagon is gone. You can catch just a hint of it down the road before it disappears behind a building.
I give it a look, and I'm wary of it, but I stay close to my family.
Okay. And you head for the tavern. Clayton,
Yes, sir.
you come out of the grounds for Itty Hall
Okay.
to find your family already waiting for you.
Oh, wow.
Almost in that, airport banner celebration kind of thing.
Okay.
And they're all like, and your siblings and your parents are there, and your father walks up and says, hello, son.
Hi, Dad.
It's nice to see you survived.
Give my dad a hug.
And he hugs you right back, and Mom joins in.
He's like, Mom! And I tackle my mom.
Well, we should go celebrate.
Yes, sir.
Let's go have a good meal and talk about what you found.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right. And at that, you also head to the tavern.
Okay.
Marduk. You arrive home, and it looks the same as it always does. Memories of your childhood that make you smile of happier times. Times from before your father's unfortunate incident that nearly killed his entire team and left him broken. And it helps if I keep pages in proper order.
The end.
Walking in,
Sorry.
you find your mother at the kitchen table. She looks up and she has this bright smile. She says, well, look who returned home, my mighty hunter.
Hi, Mom. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good, dear. Good to see. I'm so happy to see that you made it back in one piece.
Wow, I missed you, Mom. So we did a lot of really cool stuff this time, and we found some really cool stuff. So hopefully, you're proud. So that's why I do it.
My baby boy, I'm always proud of you.
Thanks.
Tell you what, let's celebrate.
Okay.
Let's go to the tavern, get some food.
Okay. How's Dad?
He's dead. I don't know where he is right now, so
Good. 'Cause
perhaps later when he's of a better mind, we can talk to him.
okay. Well, I'm excited about the tavern, because we tried some alcohol when we were gone, and it didn't affect me but some of the guys were like really like walking around funny and stuff. So is that what alcohol does? Just saying, not me though, because you know me, I'm strong. I didn't affect me, but Clayton kind of walked like there was a hill and he couldn't keep up, and his feet kept giving out and he kept falling. It was funny. But anyway, hi Mom.
Hello, my baby boy. Let's go get something to eat.
Okay. I'm just kind of,
Alright.
Yeah,
Jiving.
rolling, grooving.
All right. And everyone arrives at the tavern. Staggering in at different times, of course. But it's not long before each of you notice each other. Sitting at different tables, talking with family, or the closest equivalent to family that you each have. It's a busy night, but there are open tables available. And at that, food is ordered, and you start talking amongst yourselves of memories of what you found and the trials and tribulations you've been through, trying to ignore the guard dog that is growling.
On cue. Nice job. Keep off.
I might see a weird
Go.
They're protecting you from the plant.
Wait, me and the plant don't get along very well. Come hither, plant.
And at that, Spock
Beans
shows up.
down.
Spock. You have debriefed with the council, and once your briefing was completed, you headed home. And you arrive at Skeeter's garage just as the garage doors are being closed.
Skeeter!
Hey, buddy! How
Skeeter!
you got back in?
Oh, yeah, Skeeter. Is our battle wagon ready, festooned with cannons and guns? Skeeter, Kevin is experiencing delusions of grandeur. Again. But we would like to see some phaser arrays and perhaps some photon torpedoes, if that's possible at all.
Hey, just what you see on the shelf, buddy.
Oh, well, in that case, perhaps a 40-watt plasma rifle with laser scope sighting would be sufficient.
Hey, I got a better idea.
Yes.
Since you made it back alive, how about we celebrate?
Sure, why not?
Excellent. Let's go to the tavern.
I was thinking about celebrating alone in my bedroom.
No. I hear Harvey got in a shipment of Skeeter meat.
Oh. Well, in that case, we are both in.
Let's go.
Why do you encourage him? He's our friend.
And at that, you trundle over to the tavern. And when you get in, you find that your entire team is there. Granted, they're seated at different tables because most of them were with family. And
Hello, team.
Are
Hello,
we
assorted meat sacks. Be nice to our friends.
Dandelion.
They're our friends, our family.
I whisper to Dio, you can wave at him, just don't engage.
a little fox next to Callie just kind of pops up in his chair and goes... And he kind of sits back down and goes, "Whoa! He waved at me with his
Yeah,
his
with his
thingies."
leaves, it's alright. Just pulls him back in.
I mean, those weren't hands. What would you call them?
Leaves.
Oh.
Well, actually, why don't you make him wave again and you can see it for yourself?
He pops back up.
He's waving at us again. Perhaps he wants us to eat him. I most surely assure you that that is not what he wants. Wave back. No, you wave back. No, you wave back. It's getting awkward.
Do I hear any of that conversation?
You'll actually have to give me a perception
Okay.
test because it is a busy common room.
And you only have Fox hearing.
And that's better than your hearing.
Oh! Hold that, Brandon. Again.
20.
Oh! Surprise!
Even through the din of the common room and all the conversations going on, somehow you laser focus in on Spock/Kevin having a conversation.
And I hear him talk about eating my brother, and I just give him a look. The Maloik.
It would only be a loin. He has 2.
And it just becomes a showdown.
We are kidding. Please put away your laser eyes. My shields are not up.
I take Dio and I bring him in closer.
Does she think that'll make him safer? Please. You are exacerbating the situation.
Hasn't left eye contact. Just twitches ears to indicate I hear everything.
Maybe. No, there's no pheromones in there. That look is pure death. We should move on.
And I scoff and I go back to my family.
Sure enough, Skeeter is correct. Harvey has Skeeter meatballs.
Skeeter meatballs.
Yeah.
Very high in nitrogen.
For those who don't know what skeeters are, they are giant mosquitoes.
Yes.
Bigger than Callie.
Hold on. There you go. There's one.
No thanks, but thanks.
Very high in protein.
And you begin to chow down. And as everybody's food is delivered, you're sitting there having fun, talking amongst each other. When you hear the slow clap brings the entire room to silence. And that's when you realize that Marduk's father and Garn were in the far back table drinking, shrouded in shadow. Enki claps as he walks forward with a bit of a stagger. Behold, our newest mighty heroes. I don't know what this accent is, but I'm trying to channel Idris Elba, and I'm not awesome enough. But just think Idris Elba. How long before you send them into the grinder, Gene? How long before you murder my son like you murdered my friends? Enki. Nothing of the sort happened. We don't lie to any of our teams, just like we never lied to yours. You knew the risks, and I grieve for every member we lose.
That is a lie.
Gene does not lie like that. What do you mean it's a lie? How do you even know?
The pheromones. It's in the pheromones.
What?
I gotta be careful around you.
See? Plant knows what I'm talking about.
No, we don't.
No, we
Doesn't
do
know.
not.
No, we don't.
I'm simply saying they're lying.
The bull man looks confused. And Master Gregori interrupts. Perhaps you should go back to drinking and quit interrupting people's good time. Shut up, Merlin. I'll not have my son sacrificed to Gene's search for glory. My son is resigning today.
Dad. No.
Don't argue with me.
Listen to me. You told me a long time ago your team was the most important thing you had, other than me and Mom. Don't take this away from me. This is my moment to be you. Don't take it away from me.
Don't argue with me. Besides, who's gonna stop me?
I
We
stand
will.
out.
I'll stand there. I'm gonna go to Marduk and stand in front of him.
I go with her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I will
Oh.
mind blast you. And you have a very small mind. My mind is bigger than yours. At least by a few inches.
a bunch of small people and a weird plant that doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, I definitely know. My mind is bigger than yours.
And with that, Enki charges. And charging straight at Marduk. But just before he can make impact, a doorway opens and swallows him.
That'd be Master Grigori.
And you hear Gregory raise his mug. The challenge was not in defeating him. The challenge was in not having my meal ruined in the process. Perhaps some cold water will cool his hot head. And he stands up, bows, and goes back to drinking.
Sorry, Marduk, but I promise you he won't hurt him.
Maybe you should.
Sorry, Mom.
You know,
Sorry,
sometimes
guys.
he's got, I mean, at some point, he's got to be put in his place. And
Everybody make a perception test.
And that's MS, right?
Yeah. Mental strength line.
Ooh, dirty 20.
15.
What was that?
15.
15?
15.
15?
16
16.
modified.
13.
13?
7.
Okay.
24.
Jeez. If you got a 15 or better, you notice that while everyone is talking, Gene pulls out a small device and starts talking into it. And then he puts it away.
Like I said, at some point he has to be taught a lesson. And while I appreciate all you guys standing in front of me, I've got to be the man to do
Made a
it.
promise, Marduk.
If I know he made a promise. And I appreciate that more than you know.
Marduk's mother walks up. I'd like to thank all of you for standing next to my son.
Yeah.
You're a
Mess with the
team.
bull, get the horns.
He's my brother.
A little racist, but perhaps it's apt.
Oh. Sorry.
That was not racist. It was in fact true. If you mess with the horn, it's true.
Thank you, Glenn.
He's family.
It's my brother.
It's good to hear.
Thanks, guys.
Got you back. Pat him on the back.
It is impossible for him
Reach
to
out.
be my family. But he is like a friend. Almost.
That's
It's good
the
to hear.
plant guy I was telling you about, Mom. That
Ah,
pollinated on my leg or something.
that one.
That one.
Multiple times.
Once.
Bet he knows about.
You two have fun.
Shit. There was none of that there, I promise.
And at that point, we pause for a second.
And that is where we will.
They trimmed me at birth already.
Did they bury you?
Maybe you need a little bit more trimming.
He's getting another pop.
I will be quiet and contemplate.
Thank you.
What they didn't do,
My roots do not need soil for nutrients.
See,
Thank you,
Oh.
though.
Chopping.
it's for compost.
And then there's more. Oh wait, there's
I
more.
think he simply soils himself.
We can light you on fire.
Can I do that?
I assure you, you cannot light me on fire. I am way too moist. That is how you make me.
Anyway,
Sorry, Mom.
I was just gonna say that,
Is this
There's
normal
something-
between you?
yeah, between
Yeah.
them it is.
It's just a...
I think your son I think perhaps maybe he is in heat. Maybe that's just not the right word for him.
That's not
Perhaps. Maybe this is
I don't think
say
that's the right
before.
No.
No?
No.
Well,
Okay. I'm still trying to decipher his behavior. He's rather dumb sometimes, and strangely brilliant others. I cannot determine what he's going to do next.
One of them, they're smart fellers.
Yeah. Just to let you know, calling someone dumb in front of their face
It fits you.
isn't exactly smart.
So maybe you're not as smart as you think you are.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm smarter than you know.
For two brains, I thought you'd be a little smarter. Just saying.
Well, perhaps you could put my skills to the test.
What the
Anyway, Martin.
yeah, that's not
I know
happening.
There are some things that you're gonna have to deal with on your own, but you do know that we're a team and that we're here for you.
No, and I appreciate you. I really are. I do. I mean, but I mean, if it was, you know, whatever that dude's name is that's such a pain in your butt.
Master Grigori.
Thank you,
He's a
that
pain
guy.
in everyone's butt.
Well,
I heard that!
I meant for you to hear that.
if you had to face him, I would be behind you every step of the way. So you would do the thing you needed to do. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and that's why there are some things that you're gonna have to do on your
Yeah.
own, but we're here to support you in any way we
Okay.
can. Callie has her hand raised. I don't know why, but
Callie's
yes.
like,
Callie, what do you want now?
I just wanted to. They all rushed forward. I
Yes.
stayed back with my family, although I popped out of my chair.
Okay.
But I'm looking around to kind of surveil all the people and how they're listening in on this conversation.
Actually, most of them have gone back to their own meals. The energy in the common room has started to return back to normal.
I excused myself from my table, from my family, and I go up to my friends. Hey, maybe we should take this conversation outside. Not that anyone's listening, but I think it's kind of, maybe we just mosey on outside.
You are a
Is there
little
something
intelligent.
you wanna say?
No, I just figured with all the shouting, I don't know how much you all
I'm
want
just
ears
ready to go back
listen.
to
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back to my
I
family.
don't
We can
care.
talk later.
Mosey.
But
I don't
thanks.
think I've ever moseyed. I said
Yeah.
shit
But your
once.
brother is
Yeah.
really cute.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
He's adorable.
How many siblings do you have?
Keep it away from him.
I got 3.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna sit with Marduk.
Okay.
A signal to the madam that
She just gives a nod. Goes back to her dinner.
I go back to my table.
Okay.
I go back to my family.
I take this guy over to meet my family since he healed me after I
What?
almost lost my arm.
All right.
Awesome.
I'll take you back to the table with
How's your arm? Seen better days, but it's healed. Just don't tell my mom. Okay.
me. She doesn't know yet.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, hi. What's your name?
Mom, this is my friend. This is Nobu.
Hey, Nobu. Pleasure to meet you. And you meet Clayton's father. They look almost a spitting image of each other.
Whoa, are you guys twins?
No.
No, I'm his dad.
Oh, awesome. These are my siblings. Hi, siblings.
Hi.
So, listen, this guy we met him on the journey, and he, got a little foolish, and I got a little injured, and he was nice enough to heal me. He saved my arm.
Well, in that case, welcome to the family, Nobu.
Thanks. He's amazing.
You're
Good
amazing.
to hear. Well, tell us all about it. What happened? And
Yeah. What happened?
Well, I got a little, ahead of my sights. I know you told me to be more careful, Dad, but, I got attacked by this giant beetle.
your mom winces and goes, "Was it a cow then?"
Yeah.
Oh.
Up until then, I took no damage, no bullets, no nothing till this whole bloody journey. And that thing almost chopped my bloody arm off.
Came damn close, by the way.
They
Really close.
They can do more than that, so I'm glad you're in one piece, son.
And I have to thank. I know I don't mention her a whole lot, but and I point at Callie. Despite everything that's happened, she saved my arm, and she pumped 2 bullets in that thing and killed it.
His father just kind of leans back to make eye contact with you, raises up a mug.
And then, so, I know I'm not supposed to cuss in front of the kids, but my arm was literally bloody hell.
I'm sure.
This guy saved my skin.
Good.
So, thanks again, man.
You're welcome.
You're a good man.
You're better.
Well, I try. And just leave it at that.
And the night continues on. You have a meal, drinks.
Yes.
The atmosphere definitely changes back to a good one. And you end the night on a good note. Everybody goes home. Some maybe to end up with a hangover in the morning.
Yes.
That brings us to Clayton.
Yes, sir.
Clayton, you arrive home,
Okay.
and your mother takes you aside into the room that they refer to as the library, even though it's not very big.
And this is after the tavern?
This is after the tavern.
Okay.
Into the night.
Copy.
And she walks up to the desk and says, "Well, since you've completed your rite of passage, I have something for you.
Okay.
Perhaps you can pick up where I left off." And with that, she hands you a leather-bound tome, thick, with yellowed vellum pages. I'm gonna hand that over to him, please. The inside of the cover states, "Tome of Lum the Mad."
Time of Love La Mad.
When you give it a quick skim of the first few pages, it shows schematics for weapons and items. Later pages show unfamiliar symbols and obscure, strange images. As I know it, Lum the Mad was an inventor who evidently created wonders to rival the ancients. These are his schematics. The problem is that he hid his work behind a combination of unknown symbols mixed with images. The images hold mathematic equations that are the key to the cipher. Each cipher may at best work for a few pages before it changes again. Apparently he was very paranoid about his work falling into the wrong hands. So I've been able to decipher some. Perhaps you could continue on from where I left off.
Before I call it a night, Mom, I just have a couple questions for you, if that's okay. Recently I've had these issues. I mean, it's almost like, I feel like the good has come out of it, but I feel like it's like a blessing and a curse. Sometimes I see these objects, Mom, and I just get mesmerized by them. And I almost just like lose my train of thought. I took watch one night, and do you remember those horror stories you used to tell me as a kid?
Can you be a little more specific?
The Boudin?
Oh, yes.
They didn't believe me, but one night during my watch, I swear I saw something that looked just like it fly overhead.
Could have been.
Is there a reason why these things could be happening? Could this have anything to do with it? I mean...
There are many that have seen the Boudin, me included. But never close enough to be attacked by it.
You told me even like the fiercest creatures feared the Boudin.
Oh, yes. It's highly possible it has a lair somewhere in the mountains west of here.
Okay.
But its hunting cycle is difficult to nail down. And not everyone always sees it, so it's hard to say for sure what its hunting cycle even is.
You always told me that usually it was like the feeling I got was almost like a curse. I mean, I feel like I've done my best. I try to do good for my friends, my comrades. I just don't know why. Have I done something wrong?
No, dear.
Had anyone in the past?
No, dear.
Okay.
Perhaps it's just a quirk in your mind.
Okay.
You were trained as an examiner. You grew up in a family that was basically examiners. So we've all been steeped in the lore of trying to understand and use and even build artifacts of greater power than you are normally available.
Okay.
So maybe it just comes from that.
Alright.
Keep your friends close.
Yes, and eventually I'd like to talk to Dad a little bit more in private, if that's okay, about our adventure.
Oh, of course.
But in the meantime, I'm going to, I'll take care of this. Thank you, Mom. And I give her a hug.
She hugs you back. Right. The night goes on. Everybody gets a long rest. Whether or not you have a hangover is up to you.
I mean, what?
Each of you ends up with a message in your hand, brought to you by one of the militia messengers. It is a simple letter asking you to meet at Itty Hall. When you each arrive, waiting at the courtyard is Gene, and when he sees you, he smiles. Greetings, heroes. You have all done well. As such, we have a unique reward for you. A home to call your own.
Seriously?
What?
At the end of the pier to the west, near the wall, there's a 3-story building that had once been what we believe was some kind of boat traffic control station. We had turned it into a makeshift barracks, but as a new barracks has been built further out to keep up with city growth, this building has not been used for almost a year now. We have decided to assign it to your team. Here's the key. And he hands the key to whoever will take it.
We have our own house, you guys.
Yeah. Well, go. See you new home.
Let's go check it out.
Wait, does that
I rush off with you.
does that mean we're not gonna see our family?
I mean, we're still in town. I don't see why you can't still see your family.
No, but I see my mom every morning.
You could
Yeah, I want
go
to
for
see
a
my mom
walk
too
and
still.
see your mom every morning.
You can knock on the door
She
and
got a
say
point.
hello.
He doesn't have to knock, it's his own
Her mom was
house.
a weed, so
My mom might not have been a weed. Oh no.
could have been a dandelion,
Perhaps.
just still a weed.
And I guess you don't have to stay at
Well,
the
no,
house.
I do. I just like my mom.
That's a good thing. Does he have like mama boy issues? I don't know him very well.
He just likes his mom.
What?
But like what?
Some people in this group are mama's boys. But
Does that mean his mom
I mean, it's
owns
not
him?
a bad thing. I was wondering.
I, for one, would like to go check this place out, so I'm gonna.
That I'm nice.
Okay.
15 or 18.
You go take a look at the new digs. The building is a 3-story affair with a basement. The majority of the building looks to be made out of soft rock. It's near the edge of the water and just juts out from the water's edge. Built what is apparently an add-on. There is on the ground floor, they added an extra shipping container. And that's where the front door is. You walk in, And you find yourself in what almost looks like a production area is probably the best way to put it. There is the entire floor space is one space, but there are a couple of benches, one that appears to be for chemistry work, another for blacksmithing, and then finally there's one that especially Clayton and Spock can identify is clearly for gunsmithing. It has a reloader on the bench, it's got a small lathe. However, against one wall, there is also a weights bench. A weights bench
Yeah.
Nice.
with a number of weights stacked right next to it. And then against the wall adjoining it, there are a few lockers. A short hallway connects the workshop to the tower. This hallway has a clothes washing station on one side, complete with an ironing board and a shelving unit. The other side is a bathroom, set with functional ancient amenities like a toilet, shower, and a sink. The shower even has a sign on it that says pull station with a triangular handle attached to a chain.
Nice.
And privacy is gained by pulling a thick curtain to block view of the bathroom. Continuing on, you enter the main living area's kitchen. On the right is an ancient stove, though it only works by burning wood or coal, with a duct of salvaged material taking the smoke outside. Next to the stove is a functional fridge that is used for storage. I should say non-functional fridge that is used for storage. To the left of the stove is a working sink and a small counter with additional storage underneath the counter. And above that is a light which looks like it can be adjusted up or down as needed. Across from this small kitchen is a booth that looks like it came right out of a diner. So you've got a table in between two bench seats. It's red fake leather, has some fading duct tape to cover parts of chairs.
Bad choice.
I knew it.
Don't ruin our new home.
Heading out from the kitchen, you walk into what is clearly a living room. It has a couch. It faces a wall where a TV set sits, though there is no power to run it. Ancient posters adorn that wall, reminding you of a bygone era with their faded images and vibrant colors. At the far corner from the kitchen is a desk with a safe next to it. On the desk is a simple computer, though once again there is no power for it to be running. This is probably where the assigned watch commander would keep a log and track supplies for the garrison. And then, at the far end of the living room is a bedroom. It has a queen-size bed. Heavy curtains can be pulled to give the occupant privacy from the rest of the room. It has a bookcase, nightstands, overhead storage, and its own couch. From there, stairs either head up to the second floor or to the basement. Heading to the second floor, the stairs empty out into a space that holds 2 bedrooms. Although to call them bedrooms might be a little nice. The bedrooms are little more than their own niche with a bunk bed and a dresser with a shelving rack. And once again, for privacy, curtains can also be drawn. While not a lot of bedroom space, the beds do have comfortable mattresses, making it a bonus nonetheless. From the second floor, a ladder goes up to the third floor. And taking the ladder, you open a hatch and walk into one single large room. There are windows against the wall that faces the river, and they actually jut out a little bit before coming up, so it gives you a commanding view not only across the river but also down it. Right now, the bulk of the machinery and equipment has been removed, and this had currently just been set up as a single bedroom. It has nothing more than a queen bed and a couple shelving units that block view from the trap door. Curtains have been set up on the windowed wall so that they can be drawn to give a person privacy. And then finally there's the basement. The basement has its own living room, 2 niche style bedrooms, and another kitchen. It also connects to a hydroponic garden. The living room is a small open area with a couch and a TV set. A chess table acts partly as an end table for the couch, but it does have all the pieces to play either chess or checkers. All the appliances in the kitchen are mostly for show or for storage. With no electricity, they really aren't for much of anything beyond that. And the stove does not have any ductwork to carry smoke away. So cooking on it would be hazardous at best. A picnic table sits here, providing people with a place to sit and eat. 2 niches behind the stairs hold small bedrooms, big enough to each have their own bunk bed, a dresser, and a shelving unit. Heavy curtains allow for a measure of privacy. Just outside the bedrooms and directly under the stairs is another desk. Then there's the hydroponics garden. And when you walk in, you can see 9 tables arranged with 9 planters and a watering system overhead. Currently the planters are empty, but it looks like it could be used to grow food. A niche closest to the door has a diesel generator in faded red paint, and I need someone to make a shiny check.
I'll make a check.
So I'll make the check.
Now just him.
Natural 20!
Nice. You look at it, and it looks amazing, but you're able to hold it together.
Sweet.
Maybe the talk with your mom helped. Who knows? As you look closer, it does look like it needs some repair.
Okay.
But you guys figure if you can get it running, you could provide power to your home.
We should be able to do that.
We should be able to.
Given the right parts and tools.
Can we get along as a team? Get this done?
The answer to your question lies within yourself.
Let's do it.
That's not true.
Shut up. I'm in. Let's do it.
And then a niche next to the power generator is almost shrouded in darkness, and it has a number of planters bolted to the wall, and they hold various types of mushrooms.
Shrooms.
Not those kind of mushrooms.
Oh,
Damn
boo.
Wah, wah. New adventures await.
And at that, you have your own home.
Nice.
I get the top.
I think the basement is best suited to me.
Yeah, the top room.
We don't have to photosynthesize or anything.
No, I get a large amount of my energy from nitrogen sources, as opposed to sugar, which simple plants use from photosynthesis. But thank you for your consideration.
In my head, I was thinking I was going to take a basement room, but now I'm reconsidering. Gotta think.
Bunkmates. Ew.
And Marduk's got to take the other queen bed on the main floor.
Only thing you can fit on. No offense.
There's what?
No offense.
Okay.
Only another bed that you're going to fit on.
What are you trying to say? I've gained some weight.
No, you have a lot.
My ass is getting big.
Only
Is that what you're
40,
trying to say?
only 40 or
You're
50 pounds.
tall.
Okay, thank you.
You're like
Not very much.
really tall.
I just said I would throw that in there just for shock value.
Yeah, because you want me to say you've got a big butt.
And you
Aw.
cannot lie.
Hey.
Hello.
Check out his butt.
Yep.
Check's on his own butt, apparently.
You
How
got
could you not check out that butt? It is the size of a very large boulder, maybe 2 boulders squished together.
I believe that is what the ancients referred to as bestiality.
Beast.
Beast.
Bestiality.
Bestiality.
I heard this.
Have
song
you
once.
turned over a new stone? Or perhaps a leaf?
Have you turned over a leaf?
A few every couple seconds, perhaps.
This is true.
Yes, it is.
Ew.
What?
To each its own.
No.
By the way, baby's got back.
So what do you guys want to do first?
I'm gonna move into my little downstairs apartment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go pick a room.
I'm gonna go
I'll
up
take
to
the-
my room, I guess.
I'll take the
Okay.
basement room.
Me too. Basement as well for me.
Okay.
There's 3
Oh,
beds in
wait,
there, right?
Stand.
Before everybody
4
goes.
beds, so there you go.
Oh wait, isn't it separate?
2 niches with 2
Yeah.
bunk beds.
Before
Bunk
everybody
beds. Okay.
separates,
Okay.
That's 2 bucks.
But there's a curtain.
I have
There's
stuff for everyone. I have.
Domors?
Like she
Otter?
would.
Why would I
her
give
Domars.
away my Domars?
You said you
I
had something.
have bracelets for everyone. I made them. They're not the best, but I tried. And this is for you. This is for you.
Thanks for spending your precious life elixir on this.
Thank you.
And then yours for.
I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Eilith, you made these?
Yes.
Thank you.
What are they
Thank you.
for?
To show you that you guys are my friends.
Aw.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Really quick, remember that that machine I salvaged when someone did a staple? But anyways, I got some spare wiring if you want to make more. Cheers.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I go and I sprint up to upstairs.
We are thankful. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
what am I doing?
That was slightly better than what I thought
One
she
more
was keeping.
no, it's for time.
Yeah. In fact,
You're so lucky I'm not there.
oh,
I'm
here.
very
here.
touched.
So see if you don't fall through.
I've never been given a gift before. This is my first gift.
That's so cool.
Thank you.
Like we both have.
So, a couple days go by. You have a chance to move in, as it were, get used to your new home. Jotham is still around. You found out that his team had been out west in the mountains searching for anything that could be found, and their scout was horribly maimed. So they're back here training up a new scout. So the bonus is he'll be here for a couple of weeks.
Before I officially move into the new house, I actually want to speak to Jotham.
Okay.
Yeah. So during one of those days, I go find him.
Okay. Hey, it's my baby sister. What's up?
Hey, bro. Did they ever give you a home here? You and your team?
Oh yeah, we got one right down the street.
Okay.
I mean, we don't use it much because we're a scouting team, so we tend to be out a lot.
Yeah.
I think they do it to kind of help team camaraderie. Become bros.
I'm not questioning the camaraderie. I'm just... You're out. I'm out. And then it's just Dio here.
Okay. With mom and dad.
Okay? For a certain time.
I'm failing to see the problem here.
It usually always goes over your head, but what do I expect? Anyway, he's gonna have to come home from Dollar. Eventually.
Not for a while.
Well, what do you know about it?
Well, after I came home early, I found him tormenting Dio.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, idiot thought he was going to take on Big Brother. Yeah, as if. I bopped him in the nose.
Okay.
Then I had to talk to mom and dad, and they decided he's going to be in Dollar from now on. He's going to work in the pottery shop there.
He'll have to come home for supplies. Restocking.
No, they'll ship it all there. He's been told if he's going to come back here, they have to be aware of it first.
Okay.
Hey, look, I know he's a shit stain, okay? I understand where you're coming from. But maybe this will knock some sense into the moron. Doubtful. But, who knows?
Okay. Sure. I walk away. I go back to the... actually, I find Mom.
Okay.
Try and find Mom.
All right. She's actually home. She's in the kitchen.
Mama,
Oh, hey, dear. What's up?
did they... Remind me, did they give you a home with your team?
You mean kind of like a base of operations?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I guess it's normal then. I don't know why I forgot. I just... Out of all your stories, I always forgot.
Well, for those of us who had families, usually we stayed at home. For those who don't have families, specifically children that they're raising, they like to give a operational home, as it were, to help with team cohesion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I just walk away kind of backwards, just like, alright. Where's Dio?
You didn't see him upstairs. He might be downstairs in his room.
I just go downstairs and I give him a big hug. And that's
Okay.
it.
You go downstairs and you find him in basically the play area for the warren that was made for you kids. Because there's 3 small bedrooms, one for you, one for Gwyddy, and one for Jotham, and then one for Dio. And so you've got this small hallway that connects to all of them. But as you come down the stairs into the area, there's this small playroom that's been set up, and that's where you find Dio. And he has the action figure you gave him, and he's just swish, swish with it, just having all kinds of fun. And wow, he's very perceptive. Sister! And immediately runs up and gives you a hug.
And I just embrace him and I just hold that embrace.
Okay.
And I let it be at that.
Okay. All right. Well. So, everyone's been moving in. It's all kinds of busy. It's all kinds of exciting. It's all kinds of new. In that time, I would like you two to use artifact rolls, please.
One for each head or just one in general?
Just one in general.
Oh.
Ooh, natural 20s!
All your
Six.
20s right now.
I know.
Diesel generators, not something you've really had a lot of experience with yet, but evidently Clayton has. So Clayton's able to teach you something. And what you are able to discover is you're going to need 5 units of tech level 4 scrap metal.
Perhaps we can source those from Skeeter.
I have some scrap metal. Oh, I have 3 pieces of tech level 5 scrap metal.
No, you need tech level 4.
You have tech level 4, I think it's wiring.
But I only have, no, that's wiring. I need scrap metal.
However,
Gotcha.
you do also need 5 units of tech level 4 wiring,
Okay, well, I only have 3 of those.
2 tech level 4 circuitry,
You got those?
We call that intertwined.
and finally, a set of working spark plugs.
Okay, so just to clarify, tech level 4 scrap metal, 4 of them.
Scrap metal, no, sorry, 5. 5 scrap metal, 5 wiring.
Level 5, correct?
Level 4.
Level 4.
Level 4 wiring.
5 of them.
And then, so...
2 spark plugs.
And then a set of spark plugs.
And 2 level 4 circuitry.
In a partridge in a tree.
We can source the spark plugs from Skeeter. He possesses a automobile repair shop where he's making a battle wagon for us.
Because the vehicles would have spark plugs, correct?
That is correct. They are internal combustion engines.
Alright, well... Is there anything I can do in the meantime if he's going to retrieve those?
Didn't you say you did have some wiring?
I do have some wiring, but I only have 3 units.
Okay, you can at least start on the repairs.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Can I show you what I salvaged from the machine?
Yes.
This is all I could salvage. But I can at least get a head start if you want to go get the spark plugs.
Yes.
And we can make progress.
Perhaps I can get our other supplies as well from Skeeter.
Okay, well, we'll need a couple more units of scrap metal, scrap wiring, and scrap circuitry.
Okay.
I'm gonna get started.
Okay.
And
Very
I put
good.
my goggles on, just get to work.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a repair artifact.
Repair artifacts. What would I add to that?
Whatever your skill is.
So, +6.
Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Why are we not battling?
We are going to have power soon, and then we're going to die in battle.
Next combat. One.
Come on, you dude!
Bargain ice hole.
All right. You get to work. Actually, it only takes you a couple hours, and you're able to repair the wiring that you can.
Sweet.
You
I am tumbling towards Skeeter's full speed tumbleweed style.
Okay.
There's my wiring.
You get to Skeeter's in record time.
Skeeter,
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I am doing fine. How are you?
Doing well. What can I do for you?
Apparently, we are in need of supplies.
Can I borrow your paper?
Do you need a paper?
Well, I
Well,
need his
he needs
paper.
to-
I need this
yeah.
specific.
I need
The
his
scrap metal.
notes.
Hold on.
I'm not
Sorry.
sure you're going to understand.
Fucking
So
notes.
level 4
Mark.
scrap metal, we need
Level 4
Level
scrap
5.
metal.
Level 5.
Level
Level 5.
Here, I have a recording
four.
device here. Play. Go ahead.
Okay.
we need 5 of the level 4,
Okay.
and he currently has
Well, I just erased it. I only got 3.
3.
no,
So
the scrap
still
metal.
need 2
Oh,
wiring.
we have 3. So we need 2 of the scrap
Did you
metal,
notice that?
We need 2 spark plugs, 2 scrap metals of tech level 4,
1 level 4 wiring.
1 level 4 wiring.
2 level 4 circuitry.
No, you have this.
Look,
You have this.
Skeeter.
I know what you need.
I'm
It's
going
okay.
to be honest with you
That's
here.
right.
Just substitute
Oh.
what works. No, that is not true.
Well,
We
then I need
cannot
some
do
more.
that.
I
It
need
must be
5.
accurate.
Yeah, we said
It
we
doesn't
only
need to be accurate. We can jury rig it.
Yeah, 2.
Okay.
Skeeter, don't let us down. You don't want to know what they'll do to you if you let us down. Why are you saying this to our friend?
So, I got all the scrap you're looking for. I'll cut you a discount, 200 Doma.
200 Domar. I do not like that price, Skeeter. Skeeter,
Well, normally it'd be 250.
today it will be 175. For brothers. You are practically my brother. I've eaten enough of your species to count for some of my DNA matter.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
I am being very persuasive. Very. At 18.
Nice.
That is for one head.
Nice.
Shall I bring the other head into this?
So 175. He'll do 175.
175. I am going to very fast transform back into my transport mode and zoom over to collect 175 from Clayton.
All right, so 175.
Hey, Clayton, we have the parts that necessitate the repair, but I will need 195 Domar. 195. I'm pretty sure it was 175. It is 195. That is not correct. 175. 195.
Gentlemen, Spock, continue. Please.
175 Domar, please.
I hand him over 175 Domar.
Okay.
Do we
Mark
could
it off
have
your sheet.
Oh, rich.
Big fan.
175 Domar as agreed.
All right. There's your scrap.
Skeeter, thank you. As usual, you
You
have-
notice that he hands you all the scrap you asked for? No spark plugs.
we need spark plugs. Can we take them from the battle wagon you were building?
Oh, I can
for?
do spark plugs for you. What kind you need?
Just one set
Tech
of working,
level.
Just said one set of working spark plugs.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I believe working spark plugs for a diesel generator will suffice. Perhaps you have
Diesel
something.
generator? Yeah, I think I got those. And he goes trundling out back into the rec yard. And you hear all kinds of metal clanging.
Perhaps I can go lend him a hand. Because I know the.
And he comes trundling back in. Yeah, man, I got spark plugs right here.
Thank you. Skeeter, you are fantastic. You are perhaps one of my top 10 best friends.
Hey, I like you too. That'll be 150 Doma.
Skeeter, we're roommates. Some might question as to whether we're lovers. Why would you say that? Because I'm manipulating him. Skeeter.
Hey, man, I gotta make a living.
I understand that. Skeeter. How much is it going to cost for our battle wagon when you finish it?
Well, we still gotta work on that. That's a different story.
I thought you
But-
were working on it.
For these spark plugs,
Skeeter, you said you were working on our battle wagon.
yeah, I'm working on
I
a
am
lot of
distressed.
projects.
Do you see me? I am distressed. My leaves are slowly changing color. And in 6 months, you'll see that they change color from distress. You are stressing me out. I feel like I'm losing leaves here. Keep going. It's working. You're losing leaves here. You're stressing us out. This is not fair. We were roommates one time a while ago. 6 hours.
150 Delmar.
105 Domar. Skeeter, you got them for free off of a broken vehicle that you pulled into your yard.
130.
122.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Be prepared to be persuaded. You are very persuaded with a 30-20.
Nice. All right. Tell you
Hold
what,
that thought.
120.
120 it is. Hold that thought. I need 120 more Domar.
Can I walk in?
Spock,
Yeah.
I just gave you 175.
And I will need 120 for power. Consider, you primitive life forms need a source of light to see what you are doing. I do not need a source of light, but
Need the Domar? Because we can sell a bunch of stuff we got from the bunkers if you want.
I mean, how urgent do we need to get this generator going?
I mean,
If we can make more Domar, I'm with her.
you just have to collectively agree on selling some stuff.
that's a possibility.
And then you're gonna go sell it. I mean, I'll run with you, I guess.
Yes, come with me.
You guys, I'll just tell you the inventory. This is what we can sell. you guys agree on it?
Aleph, quick question.
Yes.
That looks familiar.
Oh, you
Her
like my
face.
arrow?
Oh,
Wait a minute. Is that the?
Nope. It might be. But what are we selling?
Awkward.
Are we all
walking
in here
around.
at this point,
Yeah.
or are we like?
I mean, I could run around and ask.
Aelith, you are a very good-looking person. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage. Why are you looking at me in an odd way?
No, are you? I don't want to know what you're insinuating.
Why not? Aren't you curious even the slightest?
What are you trying to say?
I am saying you're very good-looking.
Yes,
you can use
thank
that
you.
to our advantage to make money.
Okay.
Perhaps we can use your charms to manipulate. Why are you violent? Oh my goodness! Put your
Continue.
phaser away.
Just continue.
Put your phaser away. I am merely saying you should do the selling
Really?
of the devices and supplies, as you are good looking.
Then
She
I will
is
go
not
with
that
you.
good looking. She is very good looking.
Callie,
Just sell the
give me a
devices.
perception test. Oh, Aelith also gets to give me a perception
Oh,
test.
yay.
I love the big reactions.
24.
Okay. Aelith, you're carrying on this conversation with Spock/Kevin and trying to figure out what the fuck he's going on about. You're not really paying attention to the noises outside.
Okay.
Whereas Callie, you've learned to drown out Spock/Kevin's conversations to the point where it's becoming an art form. And you're hearing commotion coming from outside.
I think we should go check outside real quick, y'all.
Okay.
I go with her.
I'll go.
Okay. You open the door, and as soon as you open the door, you can see there's a commotion in the streets. People running towards the east gate with what looks like apparent excitement, not fear.
Okay, I'll head over out of curiosity.
I sheepishly walk.
There is merriment happening out here.
You follow, and you find as you get to the east gate wall, there is a large cargo robot making its way towards the gate on 4 thick robotic legs. The front of it has a platform attached, and a well-armed and armored hoop stands on the platform with 6 women of varying genotypes. At the foot of the robot are at least a dozen well-armed men, most riding some kind of mount, but 2 are in a jury-rigged ancient car. With what can only be described as theatrical flair, the hoop jumps off the platform and floats to the ground as music starts playing. The 6 women, while armed themselves, turn into backup singers as the hoop begins to sing. I'm selling my customers to make them feel right. They're buying all my products to give wonder and delight. I can help you find anything you could possibly want. Look at all these ancient goodies that I can't flaunt. So shop with Uncle Hoop today and he'll make you feel okay.
That is a jazzy tune.
Fireworks fire into the air
That's so foul.
and go off in sparkling glitters of reds, blues, and yellows, and even a few greens.
Sky flowers.
I duck under the nearest thing.
So
And at that, the crowd applauses enthusiastically as Uncle Hoop arrives at Haven. And that is where we were going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Woods.
And welcome back.
Gonorrhea.
It's curable.
Uncle Hoop has arrived in Haven.
Oh, thanks. Uncle Hoop.
He looks back towards the robot, says, Adi, take a load off and let these fine people see what we brought them. The robot responds with a, yes, sir. You all watch as the robot lowers down to the ground, seeming to fold its legs underneath it. Panels begin to open on top, turning into walkways, ladders dropping down, and revealing all kinds of items held in racks and cabinets. And at that, is there anything that you would like to do?
I would like to sell everything that we agreed on.
Okay.
I would like to see if he has ammunition for my pipe rifle.
All right.
You can wait. It's selling time.
Here.
I had hidden underneath something because of the fireworks, and animals instinctively run and cower.
It's okay, doggy.
Did we agree to sell the bear?
Here's what Uncle Hoop has for sale.
No one knows about the bear
Well,
Yeah.
other than Aelin.
They may know about the bear pretty quick.
Now, it's divided up into sections, so one section specifically has ammunition. So he asked about ammunition. If you want, you can hand that to Clayton.
I would like a bazooka.
here, take it. I guess.
What is a bazooka?
Thank you.
No, I've heard this. I've heard the one.
Pervert rabbit. I would like to sell
Gonorrhea.
And Aelin just runs away.
here, I'll just hand it to you.
Okay.
All the stuff that's above the line and not circled. It's a pod gun and all that stuff. If it's
Okay.
not,
So everything that's not circled.
yeah, circled or then there's a line directly
All right.
for the med kits and stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And just let me know how much we get back.
Go with your bad self. Need.
I want the books.
Roll me a d20.
We still have the books. We still have the books. Don't worry, Kelly.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I would like the books as well.
I need
Do I add anything to that?
I'm Spartacus.
I am
I will fight you.
You will.
Persuasion.
Entertaining.
I don't even know if I have persuasion.
You do.
So it's 3 times 27.
It's a plus 13.
What? I don't.
13?
13? I don't have persuasion, I don't think.
Then just your character, your charisma modifier.
This one?
What about 15?
Mine?
No. Okay.
16. 3 times 16.
I'm rolling shit today.
Shite. We don't use the S word unless we say shite. It's
Hot
proper.
shite.
Yes, and we must be helpful.
Before you go, baby, come back.
Baby, come back.
You can bring it on.
Copyright's right.
Oh,
On Camel World.
Nobu, come back. Are you okay, Kelly?
Oh, am I in the shop?
No.
Came back.
What?
Did you not come back? Then I'll.
I crawled out from underneath wherever it is I was hiding.
Or just kind of out and.
Did,
So I probably hid under Marduk.
did we find out how much we got? Did we get any Domar from Haven on our return?
500.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And then the
Which
Vedra,
girl?
the Vedra family paid you 200 as a
Which is
group.
basically, you guys want to
So
split it
it's
as
28
28 each, but you
Mhm.
get, I'm saying you get 32 since you made friends with them.
Well, the extra that we actually had from the other time, we didn't all just have an extra Domar.
That's like, doesn't split.
We had extra on the time that you were here, but that you weren't.
We split that already.
There was some extra.
Extra, extra.
There's like
You
random
know about
extras.
it.
There
No,
was
there's like
talk
4.
about selling the hollow disc about gunsmithing to Haven. Are you going to do that?
How
No.
much would we? Oh, sorry.
How much would that be if we did? Or to Haven?
To Haven.
Yeah, because if we sell it to Haven, they can still watch them and learn, right?
Correct.
Then we'll sell it to Haven instead.
Okay. Give me another d20.
Since I am standing near her, apparently, can I assist her?
Yes, we need the assist.
9,
At advantage.
which is
You're a member.
Roll twice
So roll twice and
higher
take the highest.
okay.
13.
Fuck 9.
The highest
Maybe
is
you need
9.
a new dice.
I did. I'm a fuck.
I mean, I'll borrow mine. Just kidding. Gotta use that big sucker.
So they will give you 210 Domar for it.
For that one.
Yep.
You want to sell?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Okay. So that brings you to a grand total of everything that you sell, 1,185.
Okay. We split up between 7.
Yep.
So that's like. Okay, that is. Hold on, I'm making sure. 169 for each of us, and then 2 extra over. We'll
So if we take
It's 169 for each person, and then I will give 2 extra to Nobu.
So make sure you write that down in your character sheet.
Yeah.
question,
169.
do you know the difference between 169 and what we calculated earlier?
Yeah, it's a lot. It was what we had guessed.
Yeah, what we had estimated.
I would have to get the sheet back.
Sorry.
I also want to keep it for what we did keep too. Please and thank you. Yeah, it was like about 300 less,
Okay.
but that's better than anything.
Yeah, no, I just need to know because I already have it.
Yeah. I would also like to, and I pull something out and I hand it over.
Okay.
I want to sell that.
I assume you're trying to do this stealthily?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, should I roll for guy?
Yep.
Damn self roast.
Can I see what she's handing over?
Probably.
Probably.
Did you roll the same die you've been rolling before?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
she did.
Well, at least you're on brand.
I am.
Natural 20.
Fuck you.
Yes, you do.
What is she
I'm just gonna
selling?
hand it
What do
over.
I see?
What is she
Okay.
selling?
The one of the backup singers. She's an ultra human with gold skin, beautiful skin, and she looks at it and goes, "Oh, it's a berry bear. We haven't seen one of these in a while."
No, do not sell him. We can turn him into an ally.
Can I find out how much? How much would that be if I sell it to you?
Wait,
No.
we can turn it into
No.
an ally. Literally, I could reprogram it into a fighter.
That'd be cool.
I want to see.
Opposed appraisal rolls, please. So go ahead and roll your appraisal. Maybe with a different die
Yeah,
than the one you've been using.
That one.
It's all about
We can
size.
turn it into a sidekick.
You know what?
It's all about size.
That's what she said.
12.
Plus.
Okay, plus your appraisal.
Appraisal.
7.
Appraising 6.
6. All right. She goes,
18.
we could probably sell this for maybe 300. So I'll give you 225.
I'll take it.
225 it is.
I could have turned it into an
You're
ally.
fine. I'll take the 225.
Why do you get to judge that?
Because it was mine.
Was it?
I got it from a madam. Yes, it is mine.
I think we all found it.
Yes. I'm
I
pretty sure
think we
found
were
that.
all
I
there.
got it back.
When it
After you
smoke.
stabbed it, you didn't even want it. It's mine. I take the Domar. Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
GM, I'm gonna go ahead and just buy 20 rounds for my pipe rifle.
Okay.
Girl, I'm gonna buy it back.
Let's see.
I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
You have that.
You said 250 again? I'm sorry.
225.
Oh, 225. Thank you. I'm trying to get extra.
That was 556, right, Clayton?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many are you buying?
20.
20? All right.
And it said 3 Domar each?
Yeah, 3 Domar each.
Alright, cool. I already subtracted it.
I will buy of your 8mm. How much is it per round?
5 per round.
5 per round. Okay. I will buy 10 rounds
All right.
of 8mm. And then of the caliber 7.62 by 39,
Mm-hmm.
I will buy 10 rounds of that too.
Okay. Add those to your list and mark off the money.
I would like to buy the fishing survival kit,
Okay.
the climbing kit. I believe this.
Yeah, survival fishing kit.
Yes. It's a climbing one too.
And yeah, I know it's here somewhere. There it is.
The toolkit for $250.
Okay.
The Hoity pistol axe and a bandolier pouch.
Okay.
Can I get? I would like a few, 3 packages of marbles. And a pellet bow. And a med kit. Or not med kit, med pack.
You get a hand axe.
Oh, yeah.
You get a mace.
Yeah, you have
You get the light crossbow. Nobu.
Huh?
Light crossbow.
Yes!
You get the warhammer.
Crossbow!
What do I get?
Do I need to buy arrows?
You never picked.
Oh,
I asked you.
You get the weed feed.
You get the weed killer.
I got the books.
Can we share the books?
Actually,
Or say I consume
didn't
knowledge
Clayton
at
have the
an
books?
exorbitant
Yeah, I
If
called
you're
those.
kind
And I
and
gave-
nice
well,
to
I
me,
gave-
and I'm in
you
a
were-
good mood.
Clayton's already had the books since the
We shall
beginning.
make both of those.
Okay. Well, I think Clayton actually has the books, so we'll have to go ask him.
Okay. Clayton,
Spock,
I would like to borrow the books
why do you want to borrow the books?
because I read a lot when I'm not watching historical documents or
How do
repairing
you-
stuff
How do you watch historical documents?
on the TV back in my crib.
Tell you what,
Sandbox.
you help me out finishing the project we're working on. We get things settled, I will let you borrow the books.
So, our relationship is based on exchange,
You guys have a relationship?
friendship, not that kind. Mind out of the gutter. Yes, your mind is in the gutter.
That's not. I was just. I'm gonna go up here.
Okay, that is a good idea. Go over there.
Oh, he put baby in a
What
corner.
were you saying about a relationship?
I believe what the ancient said, we have bigger fry to fish.
Isn't that
Of course,
bigger fish?
He doesn't have fingers,
fry?
so when he does that, he uses 2 vines.
But yes, I will loan you my books. It's
Thank
fine.
you.
You're welcome.
I walk around the corner. So Clayton, relationship, huh? With a plant? I heard somebody say relationships.
You're one to talk.
Yes, you graze in the field all day on plants. I would say you have a relationship that might be unhealthy, perhaps on abusive.
Stand downwind. I'll tell you my
You,
relationship.
you want to go munch on some salad,
I
Roderick?
know. So I'm just busting your balls.
He will be munching on them tonight.
We
when
need
he's
to
sleeping.
like the whole relationship thing's kind of weird.
What
Yeah.
can we talk
Yeah.
away from everything?
Yeah.
This is where they go mate.
Do you have that tool again that I can?
Yeah.
He keeps his vibrator under the pillow. Oh, that tool.
Yes.
So let's trim off the top.
Okay, but I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I bought this pistol axe.
Well, That's pretty damn cool. So you fire it and you just chop somebody.
There's a
So it literally it looks like a hand axe,
Okay.
but the end of the axe handle is slightly curved so that you can use it like a flintlock pistol.
Oh, very
The axe head is at the end where the barrel is, and then the axe handle is hollow to hold a dagger.
Well, this is right up my alley. That's pretty cool.
I was wondering if we could trade, and I take the vibro blade you have.
My blinky thing.
Yeah.
I like that though.
I know, but if I can sneak up behind someone, I'd be able to use it
Well,
correctly.
you are stealthy, and I'm obviously not. So.
I mean, if you don't want to.
No, I mean, you know, for you, yeah, you're like my friend and all. So yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You're the best.
Thanks.
In that case, add a vibro dagger to your inventory, and Marduk can take it off of his.
I bought 18 rounds of 9mm, and I bought 10 rounds of 8mm, just FYI.
Okay. And what was the 9mm I got? What else?
8mm.
8mm. There's only 4 left.
Who else bought 8mm?
There's still 4 rounds though. Perhaps, Maz, my friend, this could be a glass half full
You're a better shot anyway.
experience. Maz, I would be happy to share a few of rounds.
Okay.
I paid for it. Here's
Okay.
1.
If I die, it's no big deal.
Here's 2.
So I take it you're gonna at least buy the 4. Okay. So there's no more 8mm left.
And you gave me 2?
2 more. 3 more.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you.
I just don't want to give you too many, considering you will miss.
Probably you tend to hit more than I do, but that's alright. It's still nice to know.
Ah, shoot, that's the one
So, I know I can't afford the nanofiber vest, but can you tell me about it? Can I
Oh,
get, like, a
nanofiber vest?
demo of it?
Yeah.
It's gonna be on my wish list. Maybe I can get Master Kirk to buy it for me. Sorry.
Can't even finish that sentence.
No, I can't.
So the nanofiber vest.
Yeah. What is that? And every time it's a vest, I don't know.
It looks like a vest
Mm-hmm.
of ancient make, almost like it would be like for a 3-piece suit.
Okay.
Okay. It's gray in color, but when you feel it, it feels metallic in nature, but it's very flexible. The reason they call it nanofiber is because it was created with nanites, so it's this very thin yet very strong material that can take a lot of punishment.
Alright, my brain is working on how they might have created that and how I can create something like that.
While she's thinking about that, add a medipack.
Medipack?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And I will detect that right now.
And I want to get 20 warbow arrows.
You would need a war bow to go with
I'm
that.
just kidding. Just want to see if I could trick you.
You would need a bow like Marduk has on his back,
Oh, snap.
and you would also have to have a strength like his.
Oh.
I have a short arrow, but I don't think that's gonna do you any good.
I don't see any. Then are any of these arrows able to go on my...
For the light crossbow, you would just need bolts.
Oh. Did you say what'd you say? Just make sure I.
which aren't going to be on the list because they're just that's something you can find normally.
Okay.
So let me get those. Light crossbow bolts, 24 of them costs 5 Nomar.
Oh, well then I'll just take all 24.
Okay.
Please and thank you. Happy and you know it, happy.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do?
Yes.
Pulling it up right now. GU8 Gatling gun. 810.
Only what you see on the shelves.
Yeah, I just want to put it right on my shoulder.
All of a sudden he's on his back. Worth it.
Bazooka.
Commodore 64.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is there a Commodore 64?
There's a
One shot
Commodore
back.
64 on
That's
there.
awesome.
No. It is a
I don't think I can read.
Commodore
Oh,
64.
is the laser that I have?
Mm-hmm.
Can I buy refills for the pack?
That's the wish for
The charger pack?
Yes, you could. On the ammunition sheet, there are chemical cells and hydrogen cells and solar cells.
Okay. So I need a hydrogen cell. Oh, the blast radius of this big. Waiting. Hating. For the plants.
Alright. Callie's gonna buy a few things as much as she doesn't want to because they just bought the fucking bear. And she finds that so undignified.
You can always buy
Uh,
that.
That's my leg shaking.
But she is gonna get a climbing kit.
Okay.
And she is gonna get where's all the med gears? I'm gonna get me oh wow, that's expensive. Just going through all his stuff and looking at his price tag being like fuck.
So now,
Shit.
when Nobu and I heal you,
God
maybe you
damn
can
it.
appreciate us a little bit more.
When you heal me, goes back to looking at prices. Well, son of a bitch, you don't have any fucking medipacks that are actually affordable. And I look at whoever's in the shop.
Well, what's your definition of affordable?
I'm meaning for a person of this particular part of town, Haven, who can maybe afford like 100.
Well, yeah. And she shows you a Medipack. It's about that big, about that wide. Fits in a pocket.
And how much is it?
100.
100.
What's all in it?
And I look back at the medipacks that are up there. I look at her hand, and I look back, and I'm like, so why aren't those on the wall?
You mean like the one I just pulled off?
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe you might want to buy it.
I feel like there's false advertising going on here, some duplicity, but I'll take that one. Like,
Alright.
trade.
She has mange. It's just ignore.
I kick him.
Ouch. That's a
Oh, I
sensitive
just got
spot.
Ticks. What are you gonna do?
Would you happen to have grenades?
Yeah, they're on the list.
What do you need a grenade for?
Yeah, what are you thinking, Spot?
If we have a gaggle of murder friends again
Murder friends.
that we need to disperse rather quickly.
So we have 5 frag grenades already. You think we'll need more than that?
I have absolutely 0 frag grenades. Perhaps
lot.
somebody's willing to share some with me.
They're in our supplies somewhere.
How much is a sniper?
Oh.
Is it sniper?
I don't know that specific people have them.
Okay, well,
yet.
I will sneak 2 grenades into my pouch.
One for Spock, one for Kevin.
One for
for
Spock,
sniper.
one for Kevin.
I'm not sure I trust them with grenades.
You should, considering I kill most of the guys for you so you can hide in the back and disassemble gaming centers.
Says the man who made us a human shield. You're welcome.
You do make a good human shield. Touche.
Walk away.
As long as you're not playing with those down in the basement, we're good.
And as long as you guys don't argue while you're trying to pull the pin out.
We are not suicidal, we promise.
Say it.
I look at Kevin. I give Kevin a look. What do I perceive? Because I'm assuming Spock is the one who said that other comment.
A blank stare.
The one that I bought.
Oh no.
18.
You definitely perceive some slight Machiavellian machinations back in that plant brain somewhere.
Don't give him the fucking frag grenades, whatever
That's
you do.
okay, I have
We
them
have,
already.
like-
God
No, you
damn
don't.
it.
Yes, I do.
I hate seeing families fighting. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Clayton,
Is there
give me a perception check.
I don't like this.
MS, correct?
Yes.
I got 20s the whole time, and I just got a 1.
His reign of terror is
Plus
over.
MS, which is 2. You got 3.
Natural 1 doesn't help.
There's so much you can't focus on any one thing.
Okay.
Spock,
Yes.
you, however, do spot it. And if you check your phone, you can take a look at it.
I want to check my phone and find something.
Well, I did send it to the whole group, but
Clay doesn't have his artifact on him now, so.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't.
We have this.
that is the Commodore HX64.
Does have spark?
Oh.
Dude,
He
what
has
is
a
that?
Commodore HX. This is what we see.
Commodore.
This is what we see. He has a Commodore
Clayton.
personal computer. Perhaps we should purchase that.
Oh,
How much can we watch holodiscs on it?
Yes, I believe so. I don't know. Can we watch holodiscs on it?
Yes.
Yes, we can watch holodiscs on it.
Can we play any games on it?
Yes, we can also play games on it.
Does it come with games, or do we have to buy the games separately?
Perhaps there are games loaded on its hard drive, like maybe 10 or 20.
It comes with the game Intercept command. It has a movie, Ramboid 5000, and a few music files.
How much is it?
500. Wait, is that right? Where's the list?
How big is it?
Say roughly double the size of this.
Yeah, Kevin and Spock definitely want to buy it. So they'll
Yes.
give you 500 Domar.
You'll give me 500 Domar?
No, I said you guys would give them 500 Domar.
We are not in possession of 500 Domar.
How many Domar are you in possession of?
Exactly 92.
What did you do with the rest of your Domar?
I am a very charitable man.
You never have Domar.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Every
it is
time.
quite a coincidence.
Yes.
Perhaps if we had a bear that we shared and we sold, I would have a solution there. But no. He's being blunt today. Perhaps he is on the rag. It is impossible for me to be on the rag.
Maybe he's just being unbearable.
See what you did there.
How about if he becomes one of your backup dancers to earn some extra Domar on the side and
Yeah.
he can earn this
Remember-
device?
You were saying that I'm
I was
attractive?
saying use your
You're-
wiles to get us a better deal.
Yeah, use your wiles
Yeah.
to become a backup dancer.
I have no
Backup
wiles.
singer.
How much do you guys earn for being backup dancers, if I may ask?
It's a yearly contract,
Mm-hmm.
and we get paid 500 Domar a month.
You know what? I might try that.
Yeah.
500 Domar a month is shit. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud?
You kind of yelled it. Just
I
saying.
think
Just
that's-
being honest.
If I left the group to dance, all of you would be dead when we met the next party of murder friends. He's being honest.
We wouldn't
Maybe
leave.
blunt,
Get
but
used to
honest.
it.
We wouldn't leave though.
Isn't
We
gonna
would
easy.
sit front row to support
Yes.
you.
I suddenly
you on.
like you much more for your friendly support.
We'd cheer you on.
Maybe they would even throw Domar at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, tips.
They would throw something at me, but it would be red and round. It'd be called a tomato.
Yes, but that just means that they love you.
Yes.
They might stick Domar in your plants.
You never know.
You promise?
Maybe.
Always.
That's a year.
Oh.
She will sign up the first contract. I will sell you her.
Well,
What
right
did
now,
you just say?
I said, you
What
better be quiet.
What did you just say? Are you
Kevin said he would sell you to the in a bad, horrible joke.
What did?
right now, Uncle Hoop doesn't need anyone, but thank you.
See, it doesn't matter. He doesn't need anybody. You are going to get us in trouble.
Well,
Spock moves his head away from the gaze and points to Kevin.
I'm going to step away before I use my new shiny blade on you.
Yes. Step
love to see
away,
that.
Alith.
Well, they're all discussing and evil eyeing each other. I kind of mosey on up to the girl in gold. I'm like putting 50 Domar in her hand. I'm like, how much would it be just to get them on the stage and dance?
Hold on a second. She walks over to Uncle Hoop, whispers into one of his ears, and he starts chuckling. Looks over at Spock's direction, chuckles a little more, and gives her a nod. And she walks back over and says, "What you gave me will be enough."
Just stretch and meander over to my friends again.
What's going on?
Wonderful things.
Oh, that's terrifying.
That's. You want to go
You've got
talk?
that look on your face. What did you just do?
I just got a little bit of insight of the entertainment lineup that's gonna come from this shop soon.
Yeah.
They said they didn't need anybody else.
They suddenly had an opening.
Oh.
What'd you do?
I
you're
just
gonna
walk on over to a shelf and just kind of giggle and cackle in a fox-like way to myself.
Suddenly, music starts playing, and you hear Uncle Hoop say, "We've got a special guest for you coming on our stage right now." And two of the ladies grab you, Spock, and bring you to the front.
What is happening? We are dancing!
What is happening?
What the bloody hell is happening? Very punch.
Why are you making us do this? We are making fools of ourselves!
You already
This is the best day of my life.
So
Beggars can't be
Can we
choosers.
stop? They're throwing money at us! There's 10 Domars! There's 15! Somebody has stuck 20 Domars in my underpants!
My only bottle. You mean under plants, sir?
Suddenly we have 175 Domars!
Why did you stop? We were making so much.
The music stopped. I thought it was appropriate.
Encore! Encore!
Keep going.
Bloody hell.
but enjoy it while it lasts.
Do we have to work with this guy?
You are jealous because you do not have moves like this.
Oh, let's see you dance up there.
Unplug that camera and plug it back in.
Oh man.
You made the camera down.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
It was
missed
so
all that. We're
good.
gonna
Dancing
start
so
over.
good, the camera shut
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
You were so good. Yeah, the camera literally
Back to one.
froze from amazement.
Back to one.
Back to what? Started the scene.
So it's working.
Okay.
We missed like.
No, we didn't miss
didn't
it.
miss it.
That was
Encore,
just the
bitch.
warm up.
Encore.
There we go.
Why are you making us dance? Because otherwise you'd be boring. Hey, look! The Domars are flowing in. I am making mad money. We couldn't make this much money if we put you on the corner. Look at me. Don't be jealous.
Make sure you got 50 coming at you.
Do not reach your hand in my strap again.
I pulled
All right.
out my
And the
loot.
music stops.
I have made a lot of money.
Everyone is roaring with laughter. And sure enough, Domars actually have fallen onto the stage and you made 27.
They love me. They really love me. Wait, I thought it was 127.
27.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you really should learn how to
And
count.
Callie goes over and takes that 27. I paid fucking 50 for you to dance.
I take it out of her hand.
And I go over
I
and
put it
just,
in my underwear.
I reach into your underwear
I thrust my
Oh.
pelvis forward.
and I push and get into the hole.
That's not the money! That's not... It is not detachable.
He earned that 27 Domars. I'm just
I have
saying.
earned that
if
money.
you paid more, that's on you, girl.
Wait.
Encore.
I see a promising new enterprise here. You play the pimp, I play the... What do you call the person that works for the pimp?
The hoe?
The hoe?
The prostitute.
That's insulting, okay? I would never use a
Wow.
hoe against you in a million years. 'Cause I love you.
I would use one against you.
So is this a new relationship?
It will be if you hand over that 27.
Would you hit me if I don't?
I will.
Yeah.
You are not part of this business relationship. She is the...
Oh, but I really want to hit you.
Really?
You don't
That's
have to be in
75
a
Domar.
relationship.
There you go.
You know what?
That's a new business.
It's worth it. Okay? I'm going to roll back and shoot right in the face.
1d6.
Damn it.
Both faces.
Because I assume you're letting her hit you.
Well, she just paid me.
I reach over
Four.
and enter.
4 points of damage.
You can hit me again for 55 Domar.
I'd rather not. I want to-
I walk up. You owe me about 150 from a previous thing you borrowed money from. Do you happen to have any money? Oh, okay, sorry. No, I borrowed your money in this game too.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I did.
You stop right now.
You didn't have any money when you first came.
I'm going to pocket my money, and I just learned a new business skill. We're going to call it hoeing. We have learned hoeing.
Ah, bloody hell.
5 plus 27, so that's 50.
So, can we still sell stuff?
I
Yes.
definitely get my 30, actually 50%. Since I'm your pimp.
I am negotiating the pimp hoe contract. As of now, you earn 5% of all the money that I turn out on the street.
No. No, we're gonna have to renegotiate that.
How are you supposed to do that, little one? Perhaps I should be the pimp in this relationship.
You know, you're
If you want to
Kinda
get hit again,
yourself.
Who's the
too.
one who danced on stage?
Yeah.
That's a good point. I concede. Here is 5 Domar for your trouble.
10.
Oh my god, 10.
So, I have a laser rifle I'd like you to look at.
Oh, sure.
Hand it to you.
You hand it over, she looks at it and goes, 1 second. Uncle Hoop, you're going to want to see this. Uncle Hoop comes striding up and he goes, whoa, is that a Vextron? I haven't seen a Vextron in ages. You looking to sell this?
Thinking about it, what would you give me?
Well, good rifles. So I'm thinking 3,500 cash, or I'll give you 4,500 in credit.
45 credit. Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Wait, the cash or the credit?
Credit.
Yeah.
Take the extra.
That's
So-
what they get you.
I'm thinking that I'd really like to have the Mac 20 submachine gun or SMG,
All right.
and 2 mags of that, please.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'd like to talk to you about this sniper rifle, this Falcon sniper rifle. Is it really worth $7,000?
Oh yeah.
Well, do you have something that's similar to that might be pretty good? Something I could afford with what's left?
Similar. Well, similar. No. What makes the Falcon as good as it is it's got 2 magazines, and you can switch it between the 2 as you need to. So if you want, you can have one with standard ammunition and one with, say, incendiary or armor piercing. That way, if you come across something that needs the bigger punch, well, you got that at your discretion. However, if you're still looking for something in the sniper rifle platform that hits hard, I would recommend the Mosier. I've got a Mosier with a scope for $1,250.
Okay. So for somebody, I this is not in my wheelhouse because I normally charge, and for somebody to like hide behind something and fire, would be a good gun.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, because I got a friend of mine that needs one of these. And then I need some ammo to go with that.
All right.
And then do I have enough left for a couple of frag grenades?
Well,
No, I don't. Never mind.
Yes, you do. Just say yes, you do.
Sure.
that doesn't work on everybody.
Keep trying. Keep trying.
And I go up behind Marduk and I'm like, so you came to
So-
town.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you've got 4,500 in credit.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy those 2 weapons, you're looking at 5,150.
Okay. Okay, that much I have. I just don't have enough for frag.
We do have some
Yeah, we have
frags.
rags.
Mm-hmm.
We have 5 altogether.
Okay.
Already.
All right, then I'll just do that purchase complete.
Hold on. So you came to a town that doesn't really have too much wealth, and you expect us to buy something of that expense?
The man selling the Vextron, I'd say he's got some wealth.
It's something he found and nearly died for.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
there's a lot of things we found and almost died for.
yeah.
But they're still sellable commodities.
So those commodities.
What if we
Well,
sold
how
them?
is someone supposed to purchase those commodities at such a high price?
We'll give you the plant.
He was funny, but not that funny. My price is the most competitive you're gonna find, Missy.
I think it's the only price because you're the only competition.
No, that's not true.
Hmm? Well, why don't you
Now, Grant.
help him out and
Grant.
we can find the other competition?
Mr. Garn there, he does work within my circuit, so to speak. But in a way, he is also competition because not everything he sells directly from your Uncle Hoop. There are places in Dollar that don't even do business with me and sell weapons. You're probably going to find that they're easily 20% more expensive. Just say. I try to keep my prices as low as I can and still run the operation.
Can I do a perception check to see if he's flowing?
Sure.
Work with me. fuck you. Fuck you. You're doing so well.
As far as you can tell, he is telling the truth. He is 100% honest with you.
Marduk, I would save your money.
Well, I
Just save the money.
We can buy it elsewhere. Sure, the rabbit's not the only one with one of those.
yeah, but I really want the gun. I think the gun.
You want or you need?
Well, did you look at the Mac 20? It's pretty.
I'll let you shoot it.
Design.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
For the Mac 20, I'll give you a magazine for free on the house.
So is that 3 then total? I asked for 2.
Well, it's got the magazine that comes with the weapon, and he's going to give you one for free.
Okay.
Both full.
Okay. Deal.
Okay. You use your credit. You pay the rest with money. He hands over the Mac 20. He hands over the Mosin, or I should say Mosey. Along with the Mosey, he also gives you 10 extra rounds.
Okay, thank you.
I tried.
Transaction completed.
Okay.
Ancient money, right?
That's not.
What can I get for that?
You want to know what's funny? I put that there last time we played.
Did you? I didn't even open it.
All right.
I'm like, hello.
And with that transaction concluded, everyone's shopping, there's a lot of fun going on, there's laughter and everything else. Mazzoline. You feel nanos from 2 different sources. Now, one you've already kind of been hovering around, because there's a nano block for sale at Uncle Hoops, and you can just feel the teeming nanos coming from it. But a wormhole opens up. And someone starts coming through the wormhole. And as that happens, that's where we'll save it until next episode.
Oh.
Thank you for coming along with us on this journey. We hope you have a great week, and we will see you on the next episode.
Berry punch.